everybody, it's Ian at KarateMart.com. In this video, I want to show you how to restring a pair of nunchucks. To do that, you'll need a few things. Start with a pair of nunchucks that have no string in them. The string's easy enough to get out, so start there. You'll need a few tools. I have some here. A good pair of tweezers. Sharp pair of scissors. And then this is like a little hook thing. I don't know where it came from. I found it in a junk drawer somewhere. A piece of stiff wire, any little kind of thing that you can dig string with will be perfect. So this is just what I happen to have, but you could substitute this with just about anything. Maybe even a toothpick if you were in a pinch. And then you'll need some paracord and a lighter. This is just run-of-the-mill black paracord. You'll need about 30 inches of these. Now I've strung a lot of pairs of nunchucks, so I don't have a ruler here. You need about, let's say about that much. You'll cut this stuff. It's important that you burn the ends on the paracord. I like to do them this way. I do it just until they catch fire and blow them out. Don't breathe that in. It's probably terrible for you, I can't imagine. And then hold it this way because it'll form a little drop, right? You don't want it to get in the way when you're trying to tie these knots. So, perfect. And I did the other end on this previously. So you got a nice piece of paracord. So you got this pair of nunchucks. Now when these come from the manufacturer, sometimes they'll put like a squirt of hot glue in there to hold the knot together. Just kind of pick it out so that you have a pair of nunchucks here, no cord in them. The way that these are, the way that the holes on these work is like this. You've got two holes this way. Okay, they go all the way through them. So there's one on the bottom and one on the top. And then you have a hole coming in this way. The top hole only connects to these two top holes, like the hole that goes through it. It only connects this far. It doesn't actually go the full length. So with that in mind, here's how we're going to start. String goes in and comes out that top hole. So then you're making like this, right? You're going to do that on both handles. And so this is kind of where you're going to end up here. You got these two jobs, and I hold these together because you want them to be even. And then what you're shooting for on that, like, the whole point of doing this is either your string is frayed or you want to adjust it for a different length. Now, I like the string on these to be just about the width of the palm of my hand. So what I do is I put the palm of my hand this way, and now this is kind of how I'm going to, measure them. I got the string like that. Then you're going to take it and go back down through the bottom hole, and then kind of rotate it, come up. Do the same thing on this side. All right, so now you've got, it's going in the top, it's coming in, it's going around and back in this way. So now it's coming out the sides like this, right? Just constantly, when you're doing this, when you're putting these together, constantly keep measuring because you don't want to actually draw them too tight and then you're kind of out of luck here. Now what you're going to do on this side is you go back in this hole and out the top again, just like that. Do the same thing over here. This is where this little hook comes in because you kind of press stuff in there. Grab it. There it is. Alright, and we're still at the right width. Snug it up a little bit. I'm going to come back in this side, and now this is really where it's important. And this is why I like to use these little hooks that have kind of a sharp point on them, because you can stick it inside the paracord and come up underneath that little bead that you made with the lighter, and it makes it really easy to restring these guys. So go back in and pop it through that hole. See it there? Got it? Come here. Grab it. There you go. So you got this one. And then do the same thing on this side. I like to load it up on here. Then pop it through that top hole. Grab it. These tweezers. There you go. So now it's coming back out the top, and there's like a hole going through the top, and you're gonna take this and stuff it through this bottom hole this way. Have it that way. So it comes out there. This way, so it comes up there. So now you have them like this. Now this is where the magic of these. There's no actual knot on the nunchucks. Is that it just kind of tucks underneath the string. So what you'll do here is I've got this set up. Kind of pull this up and then just wrap this around and tuck it underneath this guy. and just tuck it in there. And then when that string is tight, it tightens down on top of it. So when you pull them, it just makes it tighter. So there is no actual knot on these. They're kind of self-tightening. And then if you were really concerned about it, or you're in a whatever, you could put a drop of hot glue right there. It'll hold it together, and that glue actually pops out really easily if you dig at it just for a second. But in the normal course of use, it won't. And you tuck that other side in the same way, pull that tight, and there you have it. Give it a little snug, and that's it. Strung nunchucks, and that's exactly about how wide I like them. So that is how to string a pair of nunchucks at KarateMart.com. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out across social media. And then also hit the notification bell so that you get an alert when we post a new video. Thanks for watching.